Welcome to today's video, where we'll be sharing our ultimate guide on how to bake the best cranberry scones using fresh Wisconsin berries. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, we'll walk you through each crucial step, from selecting the right ingredients to perfecting your dough and shaping those delightful scones. Get ready to enhance your scone game with delicious glazes and explore creative variations. So grab your baking tools, and let's dive into the wonderful world of scone making. 1. Understanding the importance of ingredients. The quality of your ingredients is the foundation of any great recipe, and cranberry scones are no exception. Wisconsin berries are renowned for their freshness and flavor, making them an ideal choice for this recipe. When selecting your cranberries, look for plump, firm berries with a deep red color. Freshness is key, as it significantly influences the taste and texture of your scones. Additionally, using high-quality butter and flour will enhance the overall richness and flakiness of your scones, ensuring they are both tasty and enjoyable. 2. Gathering your baking tools. Before you start baking, it's essential to gather all the necessary tools to make the process smooth and enjoyable. A few key items you'll need include a large mixing bowl, measuring cups and spoons, a pastry cutter or fork, a baking sheet, and parchment paper. Having these tools ready will help you follow the recipe with ease and avoid any last-minute scrambling. Remember, a well-prepared kitchen is the first step toward successful baking. 3. Crafting the perfect dough. Creating the perfect dough is arguably the most crucial step in baking cranberry scones. Start by combining your dry ingredients, flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt, in a large bowl. Once mixed, add cold, cubed butter and use a pastry cutter or fork to incorporate it until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. This step is vital for achieving that flaky, tender texture. Gradually add your wet ingredients, such as buttermilk, and gently fold in the fresh Wisconsin cranberries. Be careful not to overmix, as this can result in dense scones. 4. Shaping and baking the scones. Once your dough is ready, it's time to shape and bake the scones. Lightly flour a clean surface and turn the dough out onto it. Gently pat the dough into a circle, about 1 inch thick, and use a sharp knife or a round cutter to divide it into wedges or rounds. Place the scones on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, leaving enough space between each piece. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius, and bake the scones for about 15-20 minutes, or until they are golden brown. The aroma of freshly baked scones will fill your kitchen, creating an inviting atmosphere. 5. Enhancing flavor with glazes and toppings. To elevate your cranberry scones to the next level, consider adding a simple glaze or topping. A drizzle of orange glaze, made from powdered sugar and freshly squeezed orange juice, complements the tartness of the cranberries beautifully. Alternatively, you can sprinkle coarse sugar over the scones before baking for a delightful crunch. These extra touches not only enhance the flavor but also add a visually appealing element to your baked goods. 6. Serving and storing your scones. Once your scones have cooled slightly, they're ready to be enjoyed. Serve them warm, with a pat of butter or a dollop of clotted cream, and pair them with a hot cup of tea or coffee for a delightful treat. If you have leftovers, store the scones in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 2 days. For longer storage, consider freezing them and reheating in the oven when you're ready to indulge. 7. Exploring variations and add-ins. While cranberry scones with Wisconsin berries are delicious on their own, feel free to experiment with different variations and add-ins. Consider adding nuts like walnuts or pecans for a crunchy texture, or incorporate spices such as cinnamon or nutmeg for a warm, aromatic flavor. The possibilities are endless, and customizing your scones allows you to tailor the recipe to your taste preferences. 8. Embracing the joy of baking. Baking cranberry scones with Wisconsin berries is not just about creating a tasty treat. It's also about embracing the joy and satisfaction that comes from making something from scratch. The process of measuring, mixing, and baking can be therapeutic, providing a sense of accomplishment and creativity. So, Gather your ingredients, preheat your oven, and enjoy the wonderful experience of baking these delightful scones.